I don't know how to describe it besides the sky just kind of closes, and it was very bright and sunshiny, and then just out of nowhere with like a snap, it just becomes like gray.
Hi, my name is Alex Schneider, and this is Fill in the Blank, a place where everyday people share those, quirky moments in life. So buckle up and get ready for some crazy stories. So I'm in today with Charles, and
Hi.
tell me, Charles, do you have any crazy stories to tell?
A lot. I have a lot, but I'm going to narrow it down to one particularly crazy story. So it was about, it was 2019, I would say. And I was going to graduation in DC because I went to an online high school, and they were like, oh, let's have a graduation party because it's located in Virginia, which is fine. So we were in Virginia for a few days. We had to take a train from Virginia to DC, and we did, and we talked to this really, really cool, he was like a Vietnam veteran. He was telling us his entire life story. It was awesome. He was a great dude. So we go around, and we're walking around DC, and this is the first time I've ever been to a city that big. And it's a really interesting place. We see the White House. There's this one dude who he's riding like a scooter, and he's like going around in circles in his scooter, and then after that he stops dead in his tracks and he goes back and forth. And then he yells I got a message for the president, and then he flips off the White House, so he's going back and forth. And I'm like, man, I think that hurt his feelings, the president's feelings. But anyway, so me and my parents.
How will he ever recover?
How will he ever recover? I don't know. He didn't get reelected. Maybe that's because of it. So we're walking around. It's very nice outside, and then I don't know how to describe it besides the sky just kind of closes, and it was very bright and sunshiny, and then just out of nowhere with a snap, it just becomes gray. And I'm like, huh, that's weird. And then we hear all these sirens. And I'm like, Mom, what's that? And she's like, well, I'm from Oklahoma. That's a tornado siren. And I'm like, what? So my parents are like, we have to find shelter. And I'm like, it was fine just a few minutes ago. There's a tornado. And they're like, yes. There is nothing around us besides the White House and some far off building. So the winds are getting really intense. Everything's really scary. Everyone's running around, and I'm like, we need to run. So we are running as fast as we can to the nearest thing. And it is this brand new exhibit that was just opened. That's $30 to get in, but it didn't matter because we got in there for free because we were hiding from a tornado, and it was the newly built African American exhibit, and we're on the top floor. You have to go down, get to the lowest possible floor, and we're like, okay. So we're at the lowest possible floor, the African American Museum. We're hiding in, I think it's a replica of the Rosa Parks bus. We're all hiding in there, and we were just terrified because we have no idea what's gonna happen. And then this guy comes up, and he's like, all right, it's over, everybody get out, we're fine. He's like, unless if you paid, you gotta get out of here.
How would they even know?
I don't know. So we're walking out, and the skies are just pretty. The birds are singing, everything's chirping. There's just trees all over the place, but everyone's like, oh, it's no big deal. There's tents scattered around. It's terrifying, but it's fine. But now it's fine. I'm like, how has that happened? So it's a few days later, and it's the day of my graduation. And I'm like, this is nice, you know, despite it being like a small little online thingy. Then I hear these sirens, and I'm like, no way, it's happening again. And the problem is the way this place was built, where we were having this graduation, there's no like basement, which seems like a really dumb idea, especially for somewhere like this that apparently gets tornadoes every other day. So we're just all hiding out in the theater, like laying on the ground. And I'm just like, you know what? I need to get out of this place. I need to leave Virginia. I feel like I feel like I've caused a curse here, and that there is a tornado that is following me there. And so I'm just waiting there. And then this person comes up. They're like, all right, it's all over now. And I get out, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then the birds are chirping again. It's all pretty. There's trees all over the place. And I'm just like, is this what it's like living in Virginia? Because, like, you know, it's pretty, it's kind of scary, not gonna lie. Like, I don't like tornadoes. They're very scary.
Well, all right. Thank you so much for sharing your
Absolutely.
fascinating tale of tornadoes in Virginia.
Yeah,
I have a working theory that's probably the guy in the scooter, but
that's true. He was spinning around in circles, so he was causing a tornado.
well, all right. Thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.
And this has been Fill in the Blank. Tune in next time.